Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Now, I know that this ain't what I've been posting or anything, and to be honest, I really don't even fucking know when I'm going to post this video. That's even if I fucking post it, because right now, I was mainly wanting to talk about vapes, and this is my opinion on vapes over cigarettes and over dip in general, chewing tobacco and stuff. This is a vape in general, and vapes. First off, they smell fucking better than a cigarette, and then also they smell better than most dips. A pack of cigarettes, I would have to. That's the thing. Like if you smoke a pack a day, and you're like, damn, that little thing right there ain't gonna do shit for me. You might get like 4 or 5 days out of it at if you don't go crazy with it. And the cool thing about this is one cool thing in my opinion is most of them have that little light at the bottom of it while you're puffing on it. And I'm not over here saying vaping's better than dipping. I'm not saying that well, I'm not saying that vaping's better than cigarettes or cigars or any type of shit that you do. I'm not saying that it's better than chewing tobacco or anything, but I'm saying how much more handy these things are. Because, okay, I'm gonna use this for example. You're over here actually wanting to say if you're wanting a cigarette, and instead of a cigarette, instead of like having to sit there and smoke the whole cigarette. Yes, you don't have to smoke a whole cigarette, but at the same time, majority of the time, you're going to be sitting there like, I don't want to sit there and waste this cigarette. But then, say if I smoked a cigarette, I put it on the put it back in the pack afterwards or something like that. Most of the time, the tobacco will fall out, or you put it over on the counter or some shit, that'll stain the counter because like it had that little shit, or you forgot about it and you left it out there out on the porch because like you was like, all right, I'll come back and finish this cigarette later, but it done started raining. These say if I didn't really need the full amount of nicotine, I could just go puff it, and then I could go on myself, go on, do whatever I gotta do. I ain't gotta I ain't gotta sit there. Like, say if I just needed like that bump here and there. I don't know how to say it other than that, really. If I just needed that hit of nicotine, I could just easily just go the fuck. And if you're allowed to smoke in your house, if you're not, you just go outside, just hit it a few times and go back in. If you are allowed, hell, that's the same thing. If you don't want a whole ass cigarette, you can just hit it a few times and there you are. And then what I was talking about, the smell. God dang, you smoking a cigarette, they all stink, no matter what the fuck kind you get. There ain't no fruity smell in goddamn cigarettes. If there is, I haven't come across them yet. And like these, it don't even gotta be these ones in particular. Just vapes in general. You're sitting there smoking a vape, and then you say, all right, I blow the smoke. The smoke doesn't really bother me too much compared to when I run into a motherfucker that's smoking a cigarette. Neither one of them really bother me too much because I grew up around people that smoke cigarettes and then other shit like that. But it's more like the cigarette smoke just stinks like dog piss, and you'll go outside, and then say if it's raining, you're sitting there just fucking puffing, and then you're getting soaking wet, and then it just gets all in your fucking clothes and shit like that too. And you're like, you don't want to fucking, I don't understand how, that smell. It's just repulsing as fuck. And it gets all in your clothes. It gets all in, for cigarettes at least. These, hell, if a motherfucker farts beside me, you could go like, just goddamn get this smell around you, so that it helps out a lot more. And then also, if it dies, you can charge it. Yes, a lot of people don't like having to charge the motherfuckers. You don't have to charge it. You can always just go back out and buy another one. But you're just not getting your full amount that you could get. Only bad thing about it is if you are a chain smoker and you're over here like just puffing on it every 5-10 minutes or 5-10 seconds, yeah, these things will die fast. But a cool thing about it, same as a dip versus and a cigarette. Most okay, I'm gonna mainly use dip because you majority of the time you put a dip in, you're not want to waste that dip. So you put the dip in, and then you kind of then you're like, damn, I kind of want something to drink or something to eat. So now either you have to make the decision of, all right, I'll keep my dip in, or I'll just waste this dip. And a lot of the times I decide to just keep my dip in, but there are those times I'll just chunk my dip right after I put it in, not even 5 minutes into it. And I'm sitting there like, damn, I just wasted a whole ass dip. And it's not really a waste if you don't go back and put another one right in after, I guess you could say. But at the same time, it feels like a waste. But now, all right, but a vape is just like, instead of having to go out of your way finding a damn lighter as well, you're able to just, all right, pull it out of your pocket. There you are. And then, same, in my opinion, dipping also is a lot more accessible, especially if you're outside most of the time. You could just put one in and spit it on the ground. But if you're inside, that's when you need a bottle or a mud jug or something to spit in. And a lot of times, it's more like you don't have a bottle with you at 24/7. And yes, I would I still prefer a dip over anything, in my opinion, most of the time. But I'm just saying, these motherfuckers are very convenient. But if you're inside a place that you know you can smoke, these are all right. These are very convenient. But if you're in a place like at the movie theater or some shit, that's where I still say dipping is a lot more convenient. Or at your job, or I don't know, school, hell. I'm not saying go out of your way, because like you vaping or smoking a cigarette, you vape, you can hold this shit in from making the cloud. But you're hurt. In my opinion, I feel like you're just hurting yourself a little bit more, because you have to sit there and hold that fucking breath in a little bit longer, just to ensure that the vapor actually doesn't go to fuck out in the air and all this and that. Because if you're at work or and I do know for a fact, when I was in school, there's people vaping on these some bitches, and then next thing I know, I look over and a fucking cloud of smoke just goes up in the air, and I'm like, well, shit. And also, yes, they do have those commercials about how it is a lot vaping depression and all this and that. That's all nicotine and products in general. It enhances that shit. But at the same time, if you're like me, you kind of need it. Well, you don't need it, but you done got yourself addicted to it. You kind of want. I feel like a vape in general is a lot better for those times that you're sitting out in the around, just sitting around in the house, or sitting around, and also like your teeth. Cigarettes stain your fucking teeth. Oh my god, and they stain the fucking walls. I don't know the full facts about like if these can cause yellowness and all this and that, but and then like dipping tobacco, chewing tobacco. I would say these are always this is always a good But it's just always that caution that, like, oh shit, if I'm spitting in a bottle, I ended up spitting in a goddamn bottle, and then I might fuck up, grab my bottle, drink it. Look how much smaller that is compared to a cigarette. Like, if you, and these, like, yeah, you might be like, oh damn, the fucking price. Majority of fucking vapes cost like $20 at a time, but you're guaranteed, depending on how often you do it too. You can guarantee at least a good 4 days, 2 days with one charge, and then you charge it again. Then you have another 2 days before you start tasting the fucking burn. But some people, like, if you're like me, I'll hit it now. I'm mainly hitting it a lot during this video because I'm just wanting to explain. But like say I hit it right now, and then I feel alright. Like, I don't need that nicotine as much. Like, I can go for another 20-30 minutes before I need to get another hit off of it. And like this one, it's sour apple, it's so fucking, like, the flavor. Like, and a lot of people, they're like, oh, I just do it for the flavor. Yeah, all right. That's another reason. Like, the flavor is so much better than a goddamn cigarette. And that's 100% fact. Unless you purely like the taste of fucking grinded up tobacco and smoke, there you are. That's the only reason I could see you want to really have a damn cigarette over a vape. Vapes, and there's people that go through a pack of cigarettes a day. Some people smoke 2 packs a day, and a pack of cigarette, depending on the brand you get, I've seen them going to from $3 a pack, and I haven't seen that in a while. And here lately, the cheapest damn pack I've seen is $5, at least up at the store above me. Unless you want those damn ones that are like fucking so damn nasty that I wouldn't even see my goat eating. But it's just more like you have more variety as well. You could go, today I got sour apple. If I wanted to go out and get another flavor, I could get. Yes, they do have some dumbass fucking names. Rainbow unicorn ice cream cupcake or some shit like that. And I'm over here like, I kind of want to see how that tastes, to be honest. Even though, yeah, you might. That's the thing. You can't look badass buying a vape, though. That's the thing. No matter how fucking badass you might be. Yeah, let me go up into the damn gas station right quick. Yeah, I had a badass day. Let me get that rainbow unicorn ice cream cupcake right there. How bad? You can't really look badass doing that shit. But at the same time, I feel like vapes in general, with all these crazy flavors, have opened up more people being able to try more flavored shit, like as in alcoholic flavors and shit like that too. Because like, and now if you want to have that cigarette tar and all this and that, like, yeah, I'm just a Billy Badass. I don't need that goddamn fucking flavors. I'm just needing my nicotine today. Well, go ahead, do you. But in my opinion, is that you don't. These come out and help out a lot more than you think. Because so you're sitting there with the cigarette. My biggest argument is the smell of a cigarette. And then the fact that, okay, if I want to go out and smoke, most of the time you have to sit there and just keep hitting the cigarette to also keep it lit. This, I could just be like, all right, sit there, talk for 5-10 minutes, hit it again. I ain't got to sit there and keep puffing on that son bitch just to keep it lit. Now, if the son bitch does die, that is kind of a thing. That is a big thing that happens a lot. especially when you're least expecting until you be going down the goddamn road. Oh shit, dude. Hell, I ain't had to charge this motherfucker yet, and I've had it for a damn little while. I don't know exactly how long I've had that some bitch. But I'm just saying, like, this is the most I'm actually hitting it in a row with this video. And the most that I'll say is, in the end, I will not say that this is a better alternative. I'm just saying, or a safer alternative. I will not say it's a safer alternative, but I will say it's a better fucking alternative. It's not a safer, but it's better in the overall aspect of everything, because it gives you more time to do shit. Yes, it does suck if these fuckers get wet, but that sucks when the cigarette gets wet. It sucks when, because also, and if these do get a little wet, it doesn't matter. As long as it doesn't get in the fucking thing, in the holes, really. Like, say if a little bit of water splashes on the side of it or some shit. And if you could just wipe it off. And then go back to hitting it. Go back to hitting it. But if you're puffing on a cigarette and you're over here like, and it starts raining, and halfway through, one drop just hits right there in the fucking center for some goddamn reason, and then that one spot just ain't gonna get lit. I've smoked cigarettes. I've smoked cigars. These vapes. I've tried a lot of it, but I will. And I'm not saying that this is my main thing, because I still would prefer a dip any day over it. Because a dip, in my opinion, I would still prefer. But there's those times that I know I don't really want to keep a dip in my lip, and also I got a fucked up tooth. So if I don't want to, if my tooth is really fucking with me, and I don't want to put shit on that tooth, I can just be like, all right, hit the damn vape. There you are. Hit it a few more times. I've got my my satisfaction of my nicotine, and then I can go on my way. I don't have to keep hitting it to keep it lit. I can just go about my day as I'm doing, as I do normal. And for guys, at least I know, those little pockets above your shit that most of the time you would like, hell, here I'll show you. Like this little pocket right here. They fit fucking perfect right there. Majority of the vapes do. At least these damn ones like this. At least ones like this, they fit perfect right there. Just put it right there. There you are. And then you just, kind of hard to get out sometimes, depending how tight your jeans are. But other than that, I don't see no real. If you're really wanting this smoke, I really would say get one of these over a cigarette, in my opinion. And you do you. But thank you for watching. Do what you gotta do when you really want to do it. Have fun with your life while you can. See y'all next time. Tell me y'all's opinion in the comments. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate.